Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and Gale Force 9 has given me one of each of the different Malachite Battlefield in the Box kits that have just recently released so that I can show you what they look like. So we're going to open every single box as quickly and as efficiently as possible, lay it all out so you can see what it might look like all together, a whole battlefield worth of it, and get through it. These are pre-painted pieces of terrain, so you take them out of their box, you put them down, and you're done. And that is really nice when you have armies and armies of models to paint. I'm just saying. All right, first one we're doing. Now the set is called the Malachite set. That's easy enough. This one in particular is the Gallery of Valour. It says that it is 11.4 inches or 29 centimeters long. These are going to be fragile. They're not made of plastic. But if they fall, they'll break like, I don't know, better than pottery breaks. Oh. Oh, one piece. Hear it? That's what it is, made out of, painted with white and dry brushed, started off black, dry brushed green. So pretty, super pretty. I actually was painting some Games Workshop terrain, a similar color, more sea green, I suppose, but similar color, but I think it'll really look nice all together. But I don't have to paint this. It's just as is. And it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. That's that one. Just one piece. Gallery of Valour. Next is Ruined Fountain. In with a murky yellowish mud. Oh, it's more brown than on the picture. That one has a bit more of a yellow hue. I imagine they do each one individually, so but that works. That looks like some water you never want to drink from. And it's done like with water effects, so it actually looks like water, which I think is really nice. Look at that. And this one has a felt bottom. This one did not. This one has a felt bottom to keep it from moving around as much when you're placing models on top of it. Some of them have felt bottoms and some of them do not. I'm not certain why, but that one's felt bottom. All right. What is this one? This one is a buried monument. And it is 7.6 inches or 19.5 centimeters long. There's that. That's what that one looks like. Felt on the bottom. So a nice piece of rubble. And a statue here. Buried Monument, it's called. It's really nice Dungeons & Dragons terrain. Can you imagine having this as a city structure for a Dungeons & Dragons campaign? That would be nice. This one is the Broken Facade, and it's going to be two pieces, and it'll be the same lines as this one. now, mister. All right. There's this piece. And this little guy to help the ruined effect. And with Gallery of Valour and these two, you can make a nice wrecked place. Pretty. We have Crumbling Remnants. And yes, these have all been done before. The color scheme is different. So you can find these in gray, and you can find these in sandstone. All right, we have this one, which is, I'll give you an example. Oh, I'll just break this one open first before. Okay, so the Broken Facade and what is this? Crumbling Remnants. Broken Facade and Crumbling Remnants. Very similar. This one's Broken Facade with a 2-story one and a little teeny 1-story one. This one is the Crumbling Remnants, which is bigger, a little 1-story, not the same, and a wider 1-story. Boop. So if you didn't go with the Broken Facade, you could also use the Crumbling Remnants and the Gallery of Valour, and I have that in the way, to make a nice looking ruin as well. Or take the Gallery of Valour out and just have an even more broken ruin. Say we bring these two a bit closer together, as long as we orient the circle in the middle correctly. And now we've got a nice ruin. I really like these particular pieces because you could just take one out and that's a completely different piece of ruin, and then you've got two. However you like. This one is called the Fallen Angel. All right, we have another felt-bottomed one. I feel like the round ones are felt-bottomed. This felt is coming off a little bit. So, oh, that's because it's a bit broken. We got a first break. It's not very recognizable though as a break. What I would do in this particular break is that I would I would thin down some regular glue, just regular school glue, PVA glue, and cover this spot, and that should seal it all up. There's little squares that are in gold, and her whatever she's holding, I don't know what she's supposed to be holding, is in gold too. It's actually gold paint, so shiny. See what she's holding? It looks great though. So grab some water, grab your regular glue, grab a brush that you do not want to ever use on a miniature. I will fix this. I want it to soak right in so it catches that felt. And it'll dry transparent. So I'm not worried about what it looks like right now. I don't know how far the break is, so I just guess I'll do it a lot further than what it needs to be. And it'll be super strong. and put it on plastic while it's drying, so you can take it off again. We have 26 centimeters blasted Terrace. Also with a felt bottom. Not broken. Not broken. Okay, great. This one is, I've forgotten already. Blasted Terrace? Blasted Terrace. There it is. That is a big surface area. And all these spaces that you can pop a miniature onto. When I lay it all out, I'll have miniatures all over them. Look how nice that looks, just laid out like that. These are the broken pieces. I wonder what I would use as a way to join these all together. I think it is so you can absolutely put that put glue on them and then put flocking, whatever flocking you want on them, to bring them towards the mat that you're using. So, and then it would also age them as well. So these wouldn't be recent ruins in that case. They would be recently, they'd be overgrown with grasses and stuff like that. Really easy to add to it. Maybe I will do that at the end of the video. I'm not sure. We will see. Let's go for a bigger one. This tall one. This one says that it is 19 centimeters or 7.4 inches across, and then 11 inches or 28.3 centimeters tall. And it is called the Large Corner. Oh, I really like that metal. The gold metal. I'm not certain what they're using, but it is quite pretty. And it'll definitely reflect at a distance, making it even prettier. I don't suppose it is, but it looks pretty close to gold leaf. Here. To give you an idea of what it looks like in person. I don't think it is, but it's a very nice, super reflective metal. See it? Pretty. This is the Large Corner, and as you can see, it's got bullet or arrow shots in it. Definitely bullet style shots in it, because it's going across in a line. Very Gothic fortressy style. All right, now shall we look at the Grand Vestibule, which is like the other pieces but much fuller. The other rounded circular pieces. There this one is, and it has, they always keep this loose, I guess so. See? See, I don't know why you would want to, but you could take it off. So I imagine you'll want to just glue that in place, because I find this particular piece always is glued in rather loosely, which is probably safer really for shipping if it's some flexible. This is what it looks like. It's pretty great, isn't it? Look at that. So pretty. While I'm at it, might as well glue it in place. Stay in place and don't you dare move. A little bit extra. Get off. There. Okay. It's a pretty. I really like it. And of course, with just that one and this one, let's see if there's too much. Nope, not too much. I think if you put it together at one point, the Gallery of Valour and this Grand Vestibule works well as one piece. And then so does, of course, any of the Crumbling Remnants, of course, work lovely. Or the other one that I don't remember the name of. Broken Facade. Broken Facade as well. Fits all there together. Oh, it's gonna be so great to put them all out all together. All right, this one is Ruined Walls. And there are 4 pieces, roughly 6.5 inches to 16.5 centimeters long, the longer ones, and 2.5 inches or 6.5 centimeters tall. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? Did I miscount? Oh, that says 2. Okay. There are 5 pieces. Not 4 at all. There's 2 of the same pieces in here. But they'll be slightly different, I imagine, because these are all individually painted. So right there is this little guy. Which there are 2 of. I guess I'll just open the second one. This guy. Okay. Lots of bullet holes in this one. And the inside. These are really nice, super nice for line of sight games. Lots of cover. Corner, which the 2 corners are different. Different? Maybe different? Yes, different. Corner piece. La da 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 da. There's this one. Similar but different. Let's look at the medium corner. All right, here is the medium corner. which has 2 levels. Super pretty in comparison to the large corner. Small corner, so just 3 left. Woo! Nearly through that one. Don't do that. We've got 2 pieces in here. Oh, 2 pieces. So the small corner also has a little wall section. Cool. Huh. And the small corner is 6 inches or 15.2 centimeters tall and roughly 7.6 inches or 19.3 inches in diameter, which I think would be this slightly longer one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Just curious whether this 3-piece that came out of the name hard came out of the ruined wall set. It was the same as okay, so one of the pieces in the ruined wall set is the same as what you would get in the small corner. Only difference is painting, of course, because they're all painted by hand, which I believe I did say before. But I'll say it again. Right, there's a small corner, one little story high. All right, so compare large corner, medium corner, and small corner. La da da, la da da da, la da, la da, da 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 da. All of this has quite a bit of weight. It's not plastic. I mean, children would be able to carry it, no problem. But it's nice weight. It means that when you're playing, I do not think you have to worry about moving the terrain at all, which is certainly nice. It'll stay where it's to, other than if you accidentally. Even that one didn't want to fall over. And on a mat, which gives more resistance to movement, these should stay just where they are without toppling over. Well, but you just have to take some force to topple it over. That'd be a big whoopsie if you toppled it over. All right. That's that one in case you wanted to see up close. That's what it looks like. Okay, that's that. Now we have the collapsed corner, which I'm curious what the difference is. Oh, it's more of a surface area one, rather than just an obstacle, roughly 21.5 centimeters across, up to 22. Boop. La da da. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. Pum 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 pum. Ooh, pretty. All right, here's the collapsed corner. Oh, felt is coming off. No breaks though. Felt is coming off a wee bit right there, so just wanna clean that bit up a bit. Stop it before it starts. All right, that is what it looks like. Nice big piece. You can see the ground coming right out of the windows, arches. Nice touch. Makes me kind of want this grayish ground. I'm sure I have something that could emulate that for when I put it out on the battlefield. Astral granite covered over with a black wash would probably look very similar to what this would be. Astral granite is a texture paint from Citadel. And then of course you could always put some kind of flocking on there anyway to change it up. So just to show you, it's like a small corner wrecked. Huh. There are some pillars. I wonder if they'll come out with that at some point. Maybe not, because the pillars did actually fall over sometimes. So maybe they won't do that one. All right, lastly, we have the craters. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 centimeters long or 7.8 inches ranging, and width of 5.3 inches or 13.5 centimeters long. Give or take the one you're looking at. This wouldn't be for line of sight, but it certainly could be for difficult terrain and wow factor. See how thin it is? Look at that impact crater. Must play it with knights. And that's knights in shining armor. Knights as in big mech. Warhammer Knights. Here's another one. Different. All of them are unique from each other. Similar, but different. About an inch tall. A little bit more in some places, a little bit less. There it is. A single one. In comparison to the others. And these take up a lot of space, so one set of craters got a lot of space covered. This one is same as the size as the other little one, but with 3 smaller impact craters. This one, 2 craters. It's about the same size as the other 2 larger ones. Get up close to see all that detail. Do you see all that detail? If you wanted to repaint it to your own color scheme, then you would absolutely be able to do that super easily and still get all of this detail. Oh, and I guess what would also be important is that you do not have to worry about these, about the paint coming off, I would say, because I have scraped up the other variants of these and nah, paint staying. It's like it's all primer. It is staying in place. The only way it would be taken off is if it got, if the piece itself got chipped. And then in that case, you'd be just put a primer, black primer on and dry brush something on there. Really straightforward to fix. Oh my gosh, got so much. That's just how I laid it out as I was doing it, but look at how many pieces we got. All right, time to lay it out with miniatures and, you know, in a better presentation than this. All right, first one to try is sand. It does not exactly suit at all. You would want to put sand coloring all over it for it to count. These rounded pieces, you could probably get away with it, particularly if you glued on some sand to these pieces. These pieces could work, just not the broken down pieces with grey. So not those ones, but these ones. It'd be really pretty. Just add some sandy pigment or sand itself into the bottoms of these, and this could really work, I think. What do you think? Okay, if not sand, then how about grass? This mat is actually the 4 foot by 6 foot double-sided mat with sand on one side and a grassy field on the other side. And this works okay. Again, I definitely think you need to use tufts, I would think. Some nice graft tufts along the edges of these. You could certainly do it in all of the corners of these buildings to just bring your terrain into the mat a little bit more. And you can add tufts to the mat itself, and it would only take a few minutes to do that, so perfect. Or if you didn't like either of those, we could try a snowy scene. I kind of like the snowy scene. I think you would absolutely want to put on some snow effects onto these, but that should be quick work. Even if you dry brushed some pure white in, you know, snow-like areas on the tops of these, you could make some lovely snow pieces. This mat, I don't quite recall where I got it from. I've had it for years now, and I don't quite recall where it's from. It doesn't have a tag. It might be Gale Force 9. It might be. But it's a nice snow mat that is 4 foot by 4 foot. It's one of my earliest ones, come to think of it. But I really like how the green stands out from the snow. And maybe if we add a few miniatures and some trees. These miniatures are Warhammer 40,000 miniatures of the Corn Demon variety. And no, they don't have the bases for this particular terrain. But we'll just say that they're so warm that they're melting the very snow off the ground. It's fine. And now I get out my little mats, which are kill team size. They're 30 inches by 22 inches mats, and they are kill team or Warcry size, or small 40k as well. The color doesn't quite match. The mat is actually a bit more green than is being revealed in this particular shot for some reason, but I mean, it works all right. You add some gravel in and I think it'll work just fine on this one. And this one is a Heart of Gur Warcry mat cardboard with a red scene on the bottom and this grayish brown one on the top. And look how nicely it fills it out. That's very few pieces. I mean, I could have stopped there, but I just wanted to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5-6 pieces on here. About 180 USD, give or take, maybe less. And then the last one I tried was the one I was most happy with. It was a little Warcry board, one from basically the original Warcry set, or one that comes right after that. And it seemed to match this color quite well. I mean, I did look through a lot of different boards to find one that actually matched well. And I'm quite content with it, and I've got out some of my Warcry terrain to make it a little bit different. I think these really work the best when you've got a bit of natural environment. Wooden stakes aren't exactly natural, but I think brown works really nicely to accent these pieces. So that's what I went with. Some nice trees, some nice sticks. I like it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make certain to like, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you had any questions about any of this or any of the other Battlefield in the Box terrain pieces. Again, they'll be in and out of availability, I would imagine, but all of this set is currently available in your local hobby store if you have one nearby, and if you don't, then you should contact ones that do. But this is done by Gale Force 9 or Battlefront Miniatures, so you should have pretty easy access to it if you went searching. That is it for me. I will catch you in the next video, which may be in the new year. So I hope you have a fantastic New Year celebration. I will see you in 2023 if I don't see you before then. Bye! Thank you, patrons, for helping me make this channel thrive. I hope you have a fantastic New Year's Day, and I will see you in the new year if I don't see you before then. Have a great one! Grab some water. Grab your regular glue. That broke my nail. And it broke that. Don't know my own strength. How did I break this off? Don't break off the glue.